Sponsored by Dell Small Business.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The Fed is expected to announce another interest rate hike today to try to tame soaring inflation. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger. It is widely expected that the Fed will be raising interest rates, but the big question is by how much? With the stronger than expected inflation data that was out last week, a 75 basis point increase is actively being considered. That would be the biggest rate increase in almost 30 years. And there's a fresh sign Americans aren't spending as much. Retail sales fell unexpectedly in May, 0.3%. Slower car sales led the way. Shortages and $5 a gallon gas prices take the blame. President Biden is calling on refiners to pump out more fuel. He says their profits have tripled during the war in Ukraine. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm tells CBS Mornings
the United States, Canada, and others have said we're not going to buy Russian oil. When that happens, that pulls millions of barrels off the global market, and that creates the supply crunch.
Loyalty to the former president proves critical for candidates in several primaries. Nevada's former Attorney General Adam Laxalt, who denied the results of the 2020 election, won the Republican nomination for Senate.
I'd like to thank President Donald Trump for not only believing in me, but for believing in Nevada.
Incumbent Republican Tom Rice, who voted to impeach Mr. Trump, lost his race in South Carolina. New research shows a decades-long decline in abortions in the U.S. has reversed. A study from the Guttmacher Institute finds more than 930,000 abortions were performed in clinical settings in the U.S. in 2020. That's an 8% jump from 2017. In Illinois alone, abortions increased 25%, in part because of patients who traveled from neighboring states that had more restrictions on the procedure. The study comes in advance of a pivotal Supreme Court decision on abortion. Lindy Kenyon, CBS News. An urgent new warning to parents from the Consumer Product Safety Commission about two Fisher-Price baby rockers. CBS's Meg Oliver.
Infant to toddler rockers and newborn to toddler rockers are tied to the death of at least 13 infants between 2009 and 2021.
At least some have been linked to babies who were placed in those rockers on their backs but not restrained. Chalk up win number 13 in a row for Atlanta.
Swung on and belted. That's headed deep toward left center field. Dansby has another DC homer.
Call on Valley Sports South as the Braves beat Washington 10-4. Michael Harris and Travis d'Arnaud each had 3 hits and homered for the second straight game. S&P futures are up 38. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.